Police are often met with all kinds of dangerous people, but what happens when instead they have to face 200 IQ suspects who know the law better than they do?
When's the last time you smoked weed? I blew zero, so now you're trying to think I smoke weed. That's what's going on. You can't do that, man. You really can't do that. Absolutely I can. Is he allowed to do that?
Here's how these corrupt detectives reacted when they were outsmarted by suspects, starting with Police Chief Michael Cecchini. On September 17, 2022, the chief of police decided to threaten the wrong kids. Cecchini had started harassing these kids for disturbing the peace, but Parker Whalen and Travis Kryn were only playing around, and they were about to show the chief that they knew the law.
Disturbing the peace. Both of them squealing their wheels at me.
He's talking.
Okay, Travis. They come here, they hit the cone, they're messing around here around this new monument. I'd had enough.
What the chief did next was illegal, and Travis knew it.
Get out of here. I didn't even do that. Yeah, you did. What'd I do? Go. What'd I do? Go. That battery? Get out of here. It's disturbing the peace.
You hit me because of disturbing the peace?
Yeah, it's a crime. You need to go.
You just committed battery.
No.
Yes? No, hit me with a flashlight. That's battery.
Get out of here.
How is that right?
Kryn told his friend to call the police, but Cecchini pulled out his badge and said he was a cop, trying to intimidate them. But that didn't work. They knew Cecchini was the one who committed battery, and they refused to leave until the police came. Cecchini claimed that his badge allowed him to assault anyone he wanted to, but the teens didn't buy his lies.
Battery, right?
Hmm?
Call the cops.
Yep, that's right. You call the cops.
You just committed battery, right?
Chief of police. Call the cops.
That doesn't work that way, dude.
Yeah. You're gonna tell me the law? What, you think some legal scholar on the Supreme Court?
No,
Well, like, what are we doing
as
as a legal?
police? You can't hit me with a flashlight.
Disturb the peace.
What's the
Really?
First Amendment?
You hit me with a flashlight.
No,
I
you
just
don't
did
have a
what I'm
right to
saying.
disturb the peace.
You hit me
You're
with a
down to-
flashlight, bro. What are you talking about?
You won't believe what Cecchini did next.
Assault me.
You want me to go? I'll make out with you right now. I swing both ways, bro.
Go ahead. Assault me.
He ran out of options, so getting the boys to attack him was his next plan. That way, he'd have something to show the police. But the teens knew better than that.
I'm not gonna
Back
touch
up.
you. I'm not gonna touch you. I know.
Get out
better.
of his face.
I know better, bro.
Hey,
What is
can
he
you
doing
send
to
a
you?
unit down here? I've got 3 hooligans that need to go.
Hooligans, you hit me with a flashlight.
Thankfully, they recorded the entire encounter, and when the other officers arrived, the chief was suddenly not so brave.
5 minutes or so of the screeching tires from the birds, you know, and the hooting and hollering down here. So I go out onto my balcony and I look down and they're just, they're driving, and the guy in the long hair intentionally drives his scooter into the barricade. And I go, hey, cut it out. Cut your shit.
So you're up in the apartment.
I'm up in my apartment. I forget what he says of me. I can do whatever I want. And I go, you need to get out of here. Something to that effect. And
You hit the barrel or the bar?
he hit the barrel right there, the middle barrel. Open the door, tell him to leave, get out of here. Then I walk across the little plaza here to the curb area. He walks towards me, and the confrontation begins.
Did he, when you were upstairs, did he tell you that he was going to kick your?
Something to that, yeah, he said that, yeah.
Cecchini said he was off duty at home when he heard the 2 boys destroying property. He had told them to leave, but when one of them threatened him, he decided to run downstairs and deal with them himself. But his side of the story was different from what had actually happened.
I felt that he was hostile towards me, so I did how I was taught back in the day as a pectoral, large muscle mass jab, right?
With your hand?
With my butt of my flashlight.
What happened then?
He got angry, obviously, and accused me of assaulting him, calling me various names such as bald-headed.
Did he know you were a police officer?
I did identify myself, showed him my badge.
Prior to this altercation?
I may have when I was walking up. He challenged me to fight and dared me to come down. Okay, I came down. He stood off on me, and I did a pictorial jab with my flashlight.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Thankfully, the teens could share their side of the story too, and they told the truth.
What's going on?
So we were just riding around on burn scooters, you know, like teenagers do. And then he came up here. I'm 19.
Okay.
And he hit the cone right here and knocked it over.
Middle one?
Yeah, and knocked it over. And then he started yelling, and he threatened him first. So he was defending himself, like against him.
How did he threaten him?
I don't remember exactly what he said.
Okay.
But he antagonized him, so he was defending himself. Travis was standing right there, didn't say a single word. And like on the road, and he came up and hit him. I don't know if it was like in the chest or the rib cage, but he hit him with the flashlight and then started shining it in his eyes.